Recently, Nintendo released the Switch 2 versions of both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. These versions implement various performance upgrades, as well as extra features like a new save slot and Zelda Notes integration. Yet despite the upgrade, there's still one thing that left us worried here, that being how the original game's glitches get affected. Would the improved frame rate accidentally fix some of them? Would Nintendo go out their way to fix anything this time around? Well, as it turns out, the answer is a bit more complex than you might think, since for the most part, Breath of the Wild's glitches work perfectly fine in the Switch 2 version as well. With some weird exceptions, you can still do everything you could on 1.8 despite the improved resolution and frame rate, so the following glitches are all still fine. Moon Jump, Horse Wrong Warp, Apparatus Storage, Inventory Slot Transfer, Skew and Shield Clipping, Ice Horse Glitch, Horse Clipping, Weapon and Bow Smuggling, Stasis Clipping, Disabling Cell Shading, Guardians Clipping to the ground, Free Hyrule Compendium Pictures, Minigame Storage, Eventide Storage, and many others. They all function identically to how they do on Switch 1. Meanwhile, a few other glitches have been affected by the frame rate and performance changes for better or worse. For example, the Infinite Ancient Past glitch is way more stable on Switch 2. The game doesn't crash when you pause the game or teleport anymore, making it far easier to use. On the other hand, overloading the game is a bit harder for obvious reasons. You need way more shock arrows and multi-shot bows, glitch out Link in the menu. You may need to put the bar away and take it out again, push things over the edge. Similarly, the early Master Sword glitch is way harder on Switch 2. It's still possible to use a campfire for it, but you'll need better timing due to the frame rate. So, normal players may be better off using higher unloading get the sword early instead. Still, those glitches are at least usable in some form or another. Unfortunately, some other glitches just don't work at all, like say, inventory storage. This fan favourite glitch is somehow broken on the Switch 2 version of the game despite working fine on 1.8 on Switch. And the way it's broken makes no sense to us. You see, you get map storage, so loading a file is doable. Once you load the file, you then select the marker, run around with the map open, and then use a camera room to walk the adventure log menu on screen. Everything's good, right? Well, not really, because that's where it breaks. In Breath of the Wild on Switch, interact with a goddess statue as the dialogue play out in the menu. The glitch works as usual. On Switch 2, there's no dialogue, the game just soft locks when you exit the menu. So yeah, inventory storage and arms are impossible on Switch 2 for no apparent reason. The patched glitches for 1.8 on Switch are also patched here too, so no BOSS or Hinox curse here either, just like there aren't on 1.8. Still, that's it. With the exception of inventory storage, there are no glitches in Breath of the Wild that only work on Switch and not Switch 2. Every other glitch here is either something that's patched on 1.8, something that's still functional, albeit with stricter timing, or something that's unchanged from the original game. It's honestly kind of surprising if you ask us. you'd think it'd be harder to overload the game, but no, for the most part everything works fine. So yeah, those are the glitches that work and don't work in the Switch 2 version. For the most part, they're the same ones as 1.8 as the Switch 1 game, with a few exceptions here and there. Either way, if you found this interesting, give the video a like, subscribe to our channel if you want to see more, then leave your thoughts in the comments below or over on our Discord server today.